Hello everyone, welcome, tuning into love. Crystal Lynn here with you today. So happy to have you joining me out here in this beautiful cove, this beautiful little spot by the river that I just love coming down to and sharing these messages with you. So welcome to today's message. If you are new here, welcome. Definitely follow along if this resonates with you, because this journey has been amazing. I'm loving how it's all unfolding and how the messages of unconditional love, the teachings, the wisdom are coming through for us. And if you're returning, welcome back, you guys. Today's reading is amazing. It came out very full today, and I feel like Spirit is like there's no sugarcoating going on with Spirit right now. Spirit's like, it's time to be straight up with people. It's time to speak the truth. No sugarcoating. Like, you all want to create this beautiful, amazing life, and you're struggling, and there's people like not knowing what to do. Well, Spirit has some answers for you all today. For those of you that are struggling. So welcome. Let's get into it. Let's see what love has to offer you all today on message number 20, you guys, and today's a number 2. So let's just dive into it. So message number 20, yesterday I recognized that it was a number 10 with the number 19. Message 19 is a number 10, which was significant for the reading yesterday, which was Ace of Wands. So this, this nurturing of the seed that we're manifesting, this solid foundation. And today's number is a 2. And in numerology, a 2 signifies like union, coming together. It's balance. It's the feminine energy, the yin energy. So it's just really beautiful, because the cards that I pulled today are really all about, union. Number 2 is all about like seeking to end separateness and coming together for the highest good of all. Like it's like divine union, balance, harmony. And today's reading is all about, oh my gosh, let's start with the 9 of Wands reversed and the King of Cups. So I pulled 2 cards today, which I normally only pull 1 card. However, the way that the cards came out today was quite different than they've been coming out. And that's why I say Spirit is like getting on our booties to really get our act in gear. And if we really want what we say we want, like, this is what we need to do. As I started pulling the cards, I actually started pulling the same cards. I started pulling the same cards that I've done in the last couple of weeks. And so I ended up pulling 3 cards from each deck, and, as clarifiers, so that I'd have 1 new card to share with you guys. And I intuitively just felt guided to pull a clarifier for this. And it was just, this is amazing, okay? So let's get into what this energy is all about and what you're probably feeling right now. And first we'll talk about the 9 of Wands reversed, and I'll put it this way so you guys can see it. So this is totally understandable where a lot of you are feeling right now. Like, see this man, how he's like holding this wand. These other wands are like firmly planted in the ground. He is like standing there wounded, he's been in battle, and he's kind of like ready. He's in defense, but he's like ready for his final battle. Like, he's ready to go back into battle. He's had his guard up. He's been defending himself. He's had enough of all the stuff. He's ready for a change. And so he's like sticking to his guns, his gut, his spirit, and he's going in to defend, what he believes in and what he's doing. When it comes to you reversed, it is saying a lot of different things, and this is really all about mastering your emotions. This is about really tuning into your emotions And I love that we came with the King of Cups, because the King of Cups is a master of his emotions. He is a master of his emotions. I mean, it's absolutely amazing, you guys. This Nine of Wands, he is, you know, he's tired. He's been in battle long enough. Like, he's like wounded. He can't take much more, you know, like he's tired. And when it comes in reverse like this, it means that you may be feeling resistant to long-term commitment. You know, you may be feeling hesitant to commit to whatever this idea is. Like maybe this Ace of Wands that we got yesterday, you know, commit to this new path of love. Like maybe you're really struggling with committing to your path of love, and it has a lot to do with your emotions, like how you respond to your emotions, why you have these deep emotions within you that you're suppressing. You might be feeling like it's just all work and no play. Like your responsibilities are just overwhelming, and you're afraid that if you move forward on this path that your heart is calling you, that Spirit's calling you for, that it's just going to become overwhelming. Like you just don't have the resources you need to face things head on in the moment. Like that's just how you're feeling. And so it's like, because of that, you're hesitant to make any commitment to this Ace of Wands, this beautiful, inspiring seed that you've planted. It's like you're hesitant because you're not quite sure if you have what it takes in this moment in time. But you know, you've been following your spirit. You know that you're going to stick to your guns and move forward. So it's all about tuning in and really becoming aware of what it is that you need to do to release this feeling. Because see, like when it comes reversed, it's like these wands are like a cage built around you. It's like when it comes this way, it's kind of like all about healthy boundaries, like healthy love boundaries, you know, like not having your ego defenses up. Because when you have your ego defenses up, what happens is that it becomes like your own prison. Like you build your own cage, because what you thought was protecting you is now keeping you restricted from living the life that you want. So it's all about trusting your gut, trusting your spirit, and understanding why you feel the way you do, why you have the emotions that you do, so that you can take that cage and plant it firmly in the ground behind you as a solid foundation, so that you can learn the wisdom, the lesson, whatever it is that's keeping you trapped. You need to face that. And part of that is with the King of Cups. Okay? The King of Cups, this is amazing. This is the answer. This is the solution to feeling this way. So one other thing about the Nine of Wands that I want to say about it coming in reversed is that you are fighting this feeling of moving forward because you're like, you don't want to make a commitment. You're hesitant. You're fighting the feeling. And what Spirit's asking you to do is to really search your heart and really ask yourself where this trapped emotion or block is that's keeping and preventing you from moving forward, and to really take a step back and look at life. Go with the flow, let go, have compassion for yourself, have compassion for others, and, you know, take a break. You know, go to the beach, take a break, rejuvenate your spirit, keep tuning back into your spirit, because in order for you to come out and feel victorious in your final battle, you need to embody the King of Cups. So let's talk about this King of Cups for a minute. Okay, so this is just amazing, you guys, because Cups is all about heart. It's all about heart energy. And the King of Cups, see how he's sitting on this stone throne here, which is obviously very solid, not going anywhere. And then you've got the ocean water here, which is very, you know, stormy and tumultuous and rocky and choppy. You've got, which represents he remains calm in the, midst of stormy waters. He knows how to, and water represents emotion. He's got the fish amulet here, and he's also got, and there's also a fish jumping in the water over here, and the fish represents spirit. It represents creative, ideas from spirit, and also the subconscious. This is all about the subconscious meeting the conscious. So like if you receive this card, this is a time in your life where the subconscious ideas, the things that were brewing in your spirit, that Ace of Wands that you're manifesting right now, is now coming into reality with your actual reality. It's merging. So, the new path is the old path has to disappear. It has to dissolve. It has to fall away. And so the King of Cups, he is extremely in tune with his emotions. He's a master of his emotions. He is very compassionate. His strong suit is compassion, generosity. He is all about doing what is best for the highest good of all. He is like the kind of guy that, if there's like an accident or whatever, like he's like solid. He knows what to do. He's very calm. He can talk to anyone and calm anyone down. He's just very solid in his emotions, yet he recognizes the power of emotion and why people feel so deeply. Because truly, the only time that people feel like deep anger, deep resentment, deep hatred, deep whatever, it's because they are deeply absent in love. And that's where compassion comes in. When you begin to recognize within yourself, when you begin to forgive yourself and have compassion for yourself and recognize that you can feel that way for yourself and you can forgive yourself and you can actually grow and change, and that you don't need to hold on and like give yourself a death sentence, like a life-term sentence forever, like you did something wrong and so you have to suffer the consequences forever. No. The reason that we feel things so deeply is because we love so deeply. And so it's about recognizing what hurts us, what's in alignment for us. It's about building love boundaries. It's about being able to remain strong in your mental state and in your emotional state, using your heart and your mind together. It's he's very patriarchal as well. He's really good at like seeing what everyone's strong suits are and like keeping them productive and like, going with the flow. He's really good at going with the flow and being able to like, see where things fit and how they can move and how one thing benefits the other. And so this is perfect right now for this Nine of Wands energy. Because you want this energy. You want this to flip, right? You want to feel ready for your final battle. Like you can go in strong, good emotional, mental clarity, that you know what you want. It's coming from your own values. This is a time for you to really ask yourself, what are your values? What are your morals? What are you aligning with? If you want honesty in your life, you have to be honest. If you want forgiveness, you have to forgive. If you want love, you have to give love. And that starts with yourself. When you give it to yourself, you realize we can all do it. And it's a choice. And you're choosing it by being here, by tuning into spirit, by, seeking the answers on your journey to get out of this cage that you've got yourself wrapped into here, you guys. I mean, it's so crazy. And I totally know what it's like. And it really is as simple as just listening to spirit, listening to your own spirit, your own guidance. You know what else I love about this? This is amazing. So the wands are a masculine energy and the cups are a feminine energy, and the cups are like hearts and love, and the wands are like fire, and fire can represent, you know, if you get wands in a reading, it can represent a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It's a fire sign. So you could be a fire sign or dealing with a fire sign. And so you've got the yin and the yang here. You've got the balance, the feminine, masculine energies. You got the number 2. Okay, and then it's all about balancing emotions. You got the water here. You've got just this king. Oh my gosh, you guys, balancing your emotions and really tuning into your power, stepping into your true power, being mature. This is about being mature. You know, we all gotta just embrace our maturity, our divine amazingness, and that's what this is all about. So let's get into the other cards, and I'll explain to you what I have done. This reading is just so different because, I don't know, it's why I like it. It's just intuitive and it's fun. Get to go with the flow. So, okay, so from the Ascended Masters, I went to pull a card, and of course I pulled mother, wife, sister, daughter, which we already pulled this week, and I was like, okay, well, I could speak to this, but I want to share something to go along with it. And then I pulled yes, you know, because I was like, okay, so it's something to do with, you know, the feminine energy, you know, and I can speak to actually both of these right now, but yes. So, you know, continuing, yes, if you're doubting, like yesterday, that was your sign. If you're still doubting, yes. And look at you guys, I'm going to read you Kuan Yin, let it go, because when I pulled Kuan Yin, I couldn't believe it. This is all about compassion, and this is really affirming again that it's time to let it go. One way or the other, it's time for you to let it go so you can move on with your life. Stop holding on to things that aren't serving you. It's just not serving you. So let me get into it here. But don't you just love this? I mean, okay, we'll get into it here. Let me read this to you. So it's time to stop struggling, pushing, or forcing things to happen. Such actions push against the universal flow and lead to frustrations and blocks. When you let the situation go to spirit, you automatically open supportive doors that will bring solutions and an outcome exceeding your expectations. Let go of struggle, anger, unforgiveness, or anything else undesirable. Trust that the universe is on your side. Let go of an argument, judgments, or a long-term hurt. Have compassion for everyone involved in this situation, including yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done. Kuan Yin is the beloved Buddhist goddess of compassion, whose name means she who hears all prayers. At her mortal death, Kuan Yin was eligible for Buddhahood, yet she decided to stay close to earth and help all humans until everyone became enlightened. You can call upon Kuan Yin for help with forgiveness and compassion, and to have your needs met in gentle and loving ways. Okay, you guys. So, Kuan Yin is all about compassion, forgiveness, and letting it go. You cannot live your dreams when you're carrying around all the stuff that you don't need. All the baggage, all the heavy weights, all the darkness, all the struggle, sadness, grief. You deserve so much better. You deserve so much better. And if you can forgive yourself, then everyone else should be able to forgive you. And if they can't, oh well, you know, it's okay. It's really okay. It's okay. Something that I've learned, you know, in the last several months is that, you know, I've always understood that I only have control over myself, that I don't have control over others, that all I can do is really be responsible for my own actions. But you know, it's only through like going through stuff that you really understand something, you know. So it's like we can say it all day long, but until we actually go through it, we don't know. We don't know what it's like to walk in someone else's shoes and what it feels like. And so that's what compassion is. It's being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes and understand that everything happens for a reason, you know. And as we grow, as we become mature, you know, we begin to understand that. You know, when we're younger, we don't understand. It's all about growing, and it's a journey. It's a journey. It's not about judging people where they are on their journey, because we're all somewhere. You guys are going to hear some music in the background. There's some rafters going by, playing their music. Having a good time out here. So hopefully you can still hear me. So let it go, y'all, okay? Yes, let it go. Yes, let it go. I know it's hard sometimes, but you have to ask yourself, how is it serving you to hold on to it? How does it serve you to hold on to that anger? How does it serve ya? I'm just gonna keep going, you guys. I know I got the other music back here. I don't know if you can hear it, but let's get on with the earth magic reading, because this is just amazing, you guys. I love it. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Just never know what's gonna happen out here. Everyone's out here down by the river. I'm gonna show you guys. You wanna see real quick? Look at these guys going down the river. Oh, missed them. There they go. Okay, let's get back to it, you guys. Sorry. Maybe you just needed a little, you gotta let go. You gotta let go. You gotta feel alive. You gotta feel alive. Oh, your belly ache. Oh, shake, 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 shake. Haters gonna hate, shake it off. You gotta just define yourself, you know? Okay, you guys, so let me show you the next cards. Let's just get back into it. If you can hear me. I hope this is not botching my video. It's kind of fun. Okay, so this is the next set of cards that I pulled for you guys. Waterfall. Okay, so the first card I pulled was Dawn, New Beginnings, because I pulled this one just the other day. I was like, Spirit, come on, I know we're at the new beginnings. We know it's the new beginning. What else can you tell us? And then I pulled the Strength. I was like, yes, I know you want us to stay strong. So, you know, continue staying strong, because I know, I know, especially you guys with this energy, okay? You got to stay strong. I mean, look at this poor guy. He's like wounded, and he's like all beat up and scruffy, and he needs like some R&R and some lovin'. He needs some lovin's. And in order for him to get those lovin's, he's got to stay strong. He's got to stay focused on this new beginning, and he's got to stay focused on creating a life that's effortless. Effortless. So surrounding yourself with all the things you love, the people you love, the people you love. I mean, you might as well be by yourself if you want to be happy. If you don't want to be with people, like, at least acknowledge that you just want to be by yourself, maybe. Because for me, that's what I'm like, you know, I got to the point where it was like, I'm going to be happy even if it means I'm by myself, because the only people who are going to be with me are people that love me, that want to celebrate with me, that are on the same page with me, that are doing the same thing, and we'll be happy together. What's the point of being around people if, you know, we just bring each other down, if we make each other feel bad, if we're not on the same page? Like, if we can't work through it, if we can't overcome the obstacles, if we can't just be effortless and flow like a waterfall. Yes, there's going to be obstacles and challenges, and we're not all going to, agree on things, right? I mean, and the King of Cups, he's all about, he's all about accepting the fact that life has many, many various forms, and fighting it is futile. We can fight all the things we don't like, but it's not going to change the fact that they're here. So the whole point is to surrender, let go, embrace your emotions, understand why you have them. You have them for a reason. The reason you feel those things is because you love. Otherwise you wouldn't feel them. So when you can dig down deep enough and find out at the core what is causing that pain, you can let it go. You can be at peace with it because you know you're not going to be inviting it into your life anymore. And by being mature in your decisions and your emotions, really looking at your emotions and why, and not just reacting, not just reacting. Take ownership. Say, you know what? Yeah, I am really freaking pissed off, and this is why. Dang, this is why, and I need to address this so I can just get it out of my life and move on. Use your mind, understand, put the two together. Use your mind to understand why your heart is hurting so that you can be this king, this stability in people's lives for yourself and your family. That you can ride this stormy weather with grace and generosity and kindness and compassion for others, for yourself and others. Dang, Spirit just came through. I'm sorry, y'all. No, I'm not sorry. I was supposed to say that. That's something I'm working on too, is not saying sorry all the time. Because I'm really not sorry for anything. I'm grateful for everything because everything has brought me to this point. So let's read this card to y'all. Effortless. Water naturally flows from higher to lower ground, eventually finding its way to the ocean. One of nature's most exquisite and dynamic demonstrations of this fact is the waterfall. Graceful, powerful, and effortless, she can take our breath away with her cascading beauty. She readily flows around that which may otherwise impede. She's extremely patient, persistent, and skillful in the way she ever so gradually shapes and carves her passageways down the slope of the mountain. Look at all of this synchronicity, you guys. I mean, really, we've had patience, persistence. We've got the mountain, carving that passageway with effortless strength and grace. Note how the waterfall forms ribbons that accord with the artistry of the stone faces she descends, joining the calmer pool for a rest before she continues her journey. There is no strain or stress in this movement. The water simply follows natural law in the interaction between the formations of the precipice that she traverses and the powerful fluidity and adaptability of her flow, effortless. You've come to the edge of your comfort zone and find yourself fighting to resist moving past that perceived precipice of who you are, how you can be, or what you can do. Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge and allow yourself to do so with ease rather than struggle. Yes, at times physical exertion is necessary, but when performed with fluidity and grace, even when the task seems daunting, you'll find that the movement moves you effortlessly. Ooh, it does. Approach the present situation or relationship with awareness and grace. Do not try to make it effortless. That just creates more strain. The key word here is to allow. This is not a time to fight, but to surrender to the will of Spirit, even if you are being asked to let go completely and tumble into the brink of creation itself. You will find the waters there to be ultimately still and calm. Keep your focus on your solar plexus and your breath, breathing through any tension. Relaxing and yielding to the movement that is occurring at any given moment makes your life effortless. When you feel things coming up to the surface and you don't want to react, just take a really deep breath and just, in your mind, just say love, love. Say love, and it will just take you into that grounded moment where you can just say, oh, here I am. I want to handle this in a more mature way. I don't want to react. I want to actually respond how I want to respond, how I define myself, and do it. This is about being authentic. This is about you really being you, accepting yourself, understanding why you feel the way you do, addressing why you feel the way you do, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, being authentic. In order to attract beautiful relationships into your life, beautiful everything into your life, you have to be authentic. How do you expect to attract the people that are meant for you if you are coming from a place that isn't your best self? It isn't your authentic self. Because these lower vibrational energies, these lower emotions that we feel, it's not really who we are. That's the thing about the King of Cups, is he recognizes that emotions are not who we are. It is just a part of being human. And so because of that, just like a small baby comes into this world, toddlers, they throw tantrums when they don't get what they want. They react. That's an immature emotional state, which is totally normal, and it's healthy. It's part of growing up and learning. That's how they learn, and they learn gradually how to master those emotions. And so, me as a parent, recognizing when my children are upset, being able to see that, there's things we can do. It's about guiding them towards healthy expression, creativity, tuning into their spirit, being out in nature, not sitting around feeling disempowered like they have no options. I tell my kids all the time they can manifest whatever they want, that things don't just come from me. One example is my daughter wanted a violin. She's been wanting a violin to play. She's amazing musically. And she said, she wanted one, but she didn't have the money. And I said, well, you can manifest it anyway. Just start putting it out there. Believe it. And a couple of weeks went by, and she was like, I'm going to manifest it. I don't know. And she, of course, was talking about it all the time. And her teacher she told her teacher, and her teacher gave her her violin. And now she's going to get lessons. And it's like, see, this is how it works. That's just a small example, but it's about tuning into what's authentic to you. What do you really want? And the angels came to us today, and I know that so much is going on with being authentic and relationships in our life, and this is what the angels sent us. First, they sent us this card. This is why I pulled so many cards today, because we've got this card a couple times this week, Cupid, and then I pulled Innocence, which we've pulled, and so this is about a return to innocence, a return to your authentic self. There's a lot of love going on. People are, part of the reason I think that Spirit is calling us to really come into alignment with our authentic self is that a lot of us are getting ready to meet a new partner. We're getting ready to meet our soulmates. We are twin flames. We're coming together in twin flame unions. We're coming together with significant soul family groups to start our mission here, our life purpose of anchoring in unconditional love, of actually creating from unconditional love. We're coming together right now, and this is all why our relationships need to heal. They need to come into balance. There's a new partner coming into your life, whether it's romantic, whether it's for this new business venture or this new project, this new whatever it is that you're doing. There's a new partner coming in for you, somebody new that's in alignment. So it's really important for you to be authentic. You need to be yourself 100%. You need to accept every bit and piece of you, every particle, every atom, everything. And love yourself, because this new partner that's coming into your life loves you just the way you are and accepts you for who you are. But if you don't accept you, they can't come into your life. So I feel like Spirit's really, for those of you that really want to break through, oh my gosh, and that's another thing. Yesterday, with the wands, the Ace of Wands, it's all about breakthroughs, and it's all about breakthroughs. Everything's like about breakthroughs right now, and I just feel like a lot of us are struggling with this, just like the change, but it's all part of the process. It's not that you're doing anything wrong or things are against you. It's part of you really learning to master yourself, because I know for me, it was like I had to be pushed to the point where I literally had nothing else to rely on but myself. Like, I did not want to be here. Like, I almost wanted to leave this place. It got to that point. But that's when the lights came on. That's when it was like, I had nothing left to lose. What have I got to lose? I'm going to start testing everything and everyone in my life to see if it's unconditional love and what it feels like. I started testing the shit out of everything. And that's how I found out what was for, I wanted to know, Crystal, what did I want? Because I know what I'm capable of creating. I know what I came here to do. I am all about love and beauty. That's what I like to do. It's me. And so I just started to be me. And if people had a problem with it, okay, you don't, I honor that, but you don't have to be in my world. Turn the channel. Don't watch my YouTube channel. Don't come over and want to talk to me and want my attention if you don't like me. It's okay if you don't like me, but I'm going to be me. And I like you just the way you are. I'm not going to try to change you. We don't have control over anyone but ourselves. I have no control over how you perceive me. And I don't want to try to control you. It's exhausting and a waste of my time and energy. My time and energy is best spent on creating love and beauty and joy in the people, in my life's life and in my life and in my world, period. That's what I'm doing. So let's read this card to you guys, because I've been on here rambling long enough. I try to keep these short for you, but like I said, I think it's just my higher self's like, nope, I'm doing this for you, so let's just get this out. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. The angels have given you this card as a signal that someone new has or is about to enter your life as an answer to your prayers. This is exciting, you guys. This will be a partner in a business, friendship, or romantic sense. Don't go looking for him or her, as it will happen very naturally. When you meet this individual, be open to divine guidance, which will direct you both in loving and magical ways. If it's real love, it's going to be magical. You've met or soon will meet your soulmate. Allow other people to help you instead of trying to do things alone. Consult an expert. Your prayer is being answered through other people. A new pet is coming into your life. And so, yeah, you know, allowing other people to help you, you guys. Let me just readjust here. Oh my goodness. Allowing people to help you is really important, especially when you receive this 9 of Wands in reverse. Like, don't hold everything inside. Don't hold your emotions inside. Stop suppressing your emotions. Just, if you can just talk to somebody, if you can watch these YouTube, even just watching this, I mean, this, right, watching these kind of videos where you're actually looking to improve your situation and you want the message, these are messages from Spirit. This is me just intuiting what I see in the cards from Spirit. And, you know, the people in your life that you're meant to be with, you're going to feel it in your spirit. You're going to feel it in your soul and your heart. That doesn't come from your mind and the world of, you know, anger and hate and betrayal and all that. That's like what we've been on to learn what love isn't, right? So now that we can recognize those traits and things, like when we're going into our final battle, you guys, okay, because you've got this new relationship. You're returning to yourself, your authentic self, and you're going to be loved for who you are. If someone can't love you for who you are, it's okay. They're not meant to be. They're not this person, okay? Because you can't say the wrong thing to the right person, can't say the right thing to the wrong person. It's because they're there to teach you a lesson, or they're there to, you know what they're there for, because you can feel it in your soul. You can feel it in your soul, okay? You can feel it. Whatever it is that you're battling, you're standing your ground. It's time to dig deep into your emotions and your heart, to be authentic, to be real, to be this King of Cups, to live with compassion, to live from your heart. You know, he's very fiery and passionate, so we've got a lot of fiery, passionate energy here. He can ride the waves of life. He goes with the flow. He accepts things the way they are. He knows he can't control everything. He controls himself. And he is freaking badass. The King of Cups is pretty badass, and he's serious about it. He likes to be a badass in the most loving, compassionate, generous way he can. And it's very attractive. He's a divine masculine. He is, you know, he's wonderful. So, oh my gosh, you guys, that is the message. And just to finish off this reading, you know, if you guys feel called to add any stones, it's just because I feel like this energy is kind of like the final breakthrough moment into your path. Like this, like spirit will test you, right? Spirit tests you. Spirit tests you to, let me get a better light here, really see if you mean what you say. If you mean what you say, if you're like, yeah, I'm walking in unconditional love, but I am, sorry, this is not working. I'm going to put this just right back here. I'm walking in unconditional love, so now Spirit's going to just test you and make sure that, you know, you mean what you say. You say what you mean, you walk your talk, you're really going to do it. And you know, so have faith, believe in yourself. This is your final stand, to believe in yourself, to go for the gold. Everything you touch is gold right now. Trust yourself. You got this, you got this. And if you need to, carry around some celestite, which is the element of air. It's the brow chakra. And it says to put celestite next to your bed to promote dreaming, chase away nightmares, and help with dream recall, which right now, tuning into your dreams is really important. Spirit's really coming through very abundantly right now. The veils are very thin, and you can really tune into what's going on within you. There's a lot of clarity, a lot of illumination right now. Place celestite near you to enhance your creative expression. Keep celestite around you to help detox your mind of stress, worries, or despair. Meditate to bring you closer to the realms of the angels. And you can carry it to balance your male and female energies and helping you to achieve success in all areas of your life. Peaceful blue celestite promotes natural abilities. This is it right here, you guys. I don't know if you can see it. So that's one, and then this other one here is azurite, the fire element, throat chakra. So you can keep it with you if you're in need of divine guidance. It's also known as the stone of heaven. You can hold it to boost clairvoyant abilities. You can put it near you if you're a healer to benefit from the empathy it brings. Carry or wear it to ease aching bones. Hold it to assist you when you need to express your deepest thoughts or feelings, okay? This is perfect. And place it in your workplace to help stimulate creativity. So it helps you to see into life's mysteries and increase spiritual attunement. So I just, you know, I do this oracle style and just flip open to it for what Spirit wants to guide us towards. So if you guys are feeling called to just anything right now that you can do to help yourself, be empowered, you know? Just remember that you're not a victim. You know, it's all about empowering yourself and recognizing that there's always, you have everything you need. I mean, you can go outside and find rocks to pick up. You don't have to go to the crystal store. You can come out and pick flowers and put them in your house. You can, you know, talk to the trees. You can, you know, gather up all sorts of things. You can do anything. You know, you can draw mandalas and write affirmations and put them up all over your house, cut out pictures, whatever you have to do. Like, just keep reminding yourself. Just for me, I say love, 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 love. And you guys are on the track to becoming masters of yourself, masters of your destiny. It's amazing. This reading is just blowing my mind today. The number 2, the new beginnings, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, all the new love in the air. I'm feeling the love, you guys. Are you guys feeling the love? So that's your message today. I am going to let you go for now. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, like, share, comment. And I'm just so grateful to share these messages. I'm so grateful to be out here. I love this space. And I just feel amazing after I get to share this stuff with you. So, love you guys. Stay strong. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.